All right, fans of music, welcome back. It is Dave, the Real Music Observer, observing real music in real time for real people, just like you, right there. And yours truly, me, right here. All right, so this guy, Rob Robbins, reached out to me. He plays guitar in a band called Moxy. How many people know who Moxy is out there? Raise your hand. You should know who they are because they produced some excellent music back in the 1970s, and then they sort of reconstituted themselves recently. They've got an album out called 40 Years and Still Riding High. It's more or less a compilation of all of the moxiness of this band from the 70s and maybe beyond. Rob plays guitar in the group and sings background vocals as well. Original vocalist Buzz Shearman left planet Earth a while back, and Tommy Bolin, who also played guitar on Moxy's first album, as you know, he's no longer with us. Tommy, alumni of both the James Gang and Deep Purple and Moxy here, adding his guitar solos to a number of tracks on their debut album. If you haven't heard their debut album, think of maybe Thin Lizzy, early Rush, I would say very early Rush, April Wine, and Coney Hatch kind of sounding stuff. Now, a number of those bands, by the way, are from Canada. And, you know, I've done videos about Canadian bands here in the States having difficulty maintaining their stature on classic rock radio stations. And this band is probably, it's probably one of the most criminal things that this band isn't represented at all anywhere in the States other than San Antonio, Texas, where years ago, a DJ, back in the old days when FM radio DJs were like, screw it, I'm playing this, and the phones would light up and people were like, who's that? And he's like, they're Moxy, get used to it because I'm going to be playing a lot of their music. This is a band that opened up for AC/DC in 1977, okay? A band that was on the rise, as you may already have remembered. I mean, there are tunes that this band did that would certainly be very, I guess, complimentary to an FM rock station's playlist. Can't You See I'm a Star is kind of the tune they're most known for, but you can pick any track off their debut album. It's 8 tracks, not like 8-track tape, I mean 8 songs, and none of them are filler. This is a balls-to-the-wall rock band, no frills, which I love. This is a sound that's organic and hard-hitting, yet melodic and thoughtful, unique and interesting. And they should have done a lot better than they did here in the States, and they should be known today. Rob had reached out to me to talk to me about it. And again, it's one of those underdog moments. And so when I sense that there's music and there's talent out there that should be known to some of the folks here, which again, my audience is kind of weird because there's a group of folks that really only want to hear about one particular person or one particular band. And I'm trying like heck to branch out and do other things. That's why I talked about Quiet Riot over the weekend, and I'm sure that video caused a stir. I had a few folks say, whoa, man, that was, you're going out on a limb talking about a band with no original members. Like I haven't done that before. So anyway, this new album is out there, and it's available through my buddy Tom Paris at Paris Records. 40 Years and Still Riding High. It's Moxy. You'll probably see more videos on Moxy, as there's a Canadian guy that does what I do, but he does it in a far more professional way. He's got music and editing, and he does all the things I don't have any patience to do. and he's far better looking than I am, and he's from Canada too, so I'm sure he'll be talking about Moxy in the days ahead. But I wanted to get this video out there to let Rob know that I'm serious about at least shedding some light on this great forgotten band from the 1970s. Again, Moxy, you can hear their music over on YouTube and Spotify and the usual places. And if you want to purchase their latest album, again, it's 40 Years and Still Riding High, and that's the band Moxy. All right, Moxy is also a great soda from Maine, just, in case you didn't know that. I'm from New England, and there's nothing like a good can of Moxy. See you later, everybody.